So last week I did a video about telling you guys like my phone kind of broke. I'm working on it, and today we'll just be going over how I got it working again. You'll see why I did that. But anyways, so right here I have my phone, the Moto Z. Now it's the unlocked variant. Well, technically it wasn't unlocked, but I'll get into that detail first. Um, when I first got it, I was able to boot it up no problem with the screen, of course, and battery, and it still had the previous owner's stuff on it, so the first task was to get everything wiped. So I just booted it into the uh, stock recovery and just hit factory reset with all user data. And the first problem I was hit with was the Google FRP, I think, Google FRP lock, which basically means like you can't use the device unless you have the original account signed in. So I followed a tutorial video on how to bypass that, which is very helpful. And I was able to just get into Android. So I figured out that this was running stock NuGet 7.1.1, I think. So yeah, it hasn't been updated, of course. So at that point, I tried to root it, and I was successful. I wanted to get Pi because I've been running Oreo for a while, and it's not. It's a good operating system, but I'm kind of ready for an upgrade. So right now, it's running Lineage OS 16, and as you can see, it hasn't actually booted, and that's because Magisk basically just breaks it. Like I can run it fine without any root or mods and anything, but whenever I try and flash Magisk, which is like the root, it's like super user, but it's systemless. You can find out more about that if you look it up, but yeah, every time I try and flash that, it'll just break the operating system. I can get it fine on Oreo and below, but if I try it on Android Pie, on this type of Pie anyways, it'll just break it. So anyways, I had to, of course, unlock the bootloader before that, and that was pretty painless. But another problem that I ran into was that my SIM card didn't work. It gave me the network unlock prompt to enter the password, which only means that this is a locked phone. But as I've mentioned before, if I haven't by now, it's the XT1650-03, the unlocked Moto Z. So it should be ready to go on any of the network. So I tried contacting the seller, they couldn't help me. I tried looking around for a solution and just about ready to just return this until I realized that phone did ship from Canada. So I thought, well, if the carrier is the only one that can unlock the phone, technically speaking, at least there are some online unlocking services, but usually the carrier can only unlock it. So I thought, why not look at some Canadian networks? And of course, the first one I tried, which was Bell, was able to unlock the phone almost instantly, like no problems. And so now I got that out of the way. But anyways, back to the software side of things. I was able to get the developer preview 4 installed, which is like the first port of Android Pie to another phone. This is the first one to get it. But it was a bit like unstable. That was a beta software, so that was to be expected. I could get root on it, no problem, but I'd like to have a more stable operating system to use my daily drivers. So honestly, I don't know what to do at this point. So now it should be booting into the custom recovery TWRP. All right, there it is. So for now, I guess I'm gonna stick with Oreo. I know there's not a lot of custom ROMs for the Moto Z, but uh, I have seen a few others like CR Droid, which I've used. It's a good operating system, and a few others I think. But let's just go ahead and wipe the Dalvik system data and cache, and swipe to wipe. I am using a custom theme for TWRP. It's the like black Play Store theme because it's got the kind of Google vibe to it. But anyways, so for now, on the other side of things, like in terms of like how things are going, the screen isn't yet installed. I do have the adhesive, but I'm waiting for a new fingerprint sensor to come in, shipped from China. That might be a while, but yeah, the fingerprint sensor, I have it right here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but focus in there. Come on. All right, well, I don't know if you guys can see it, but like kind of like by the gold like contacts, the actual cable itself seems to be kind of like bent. So the thing is, I would show you guys, but here, let me get my older screen. But if you guys can see right here, the white clip is what's supposed to come up, and I didn't know that. So on my actual screen right now, I tried to flip up the black part, but that broke off. And I thought that shouldn't really be a problem because like it's not really doing anything. There's no like structural value to it. It just covers the gold pins, which I guess could prevent any shortages. But I tried using the fingerprint sensor on this screen, and it kind of worked originally, but I think that was whenever the fingerprint scanner was like not like bent around, because I think I went a little too like hard on it in terms of removing it and installing it because I was trying to troubleshoot it. So if that doesn't work, I guess no fingerprint scanner. It's not really all that of a big deal. It's kind of a bummer because it's the one like plus of this phone. But I mean, I could always just unlock it, the standard way with a pattern pin, whatever. So yeah, I also have tested the selfie flash. I don't actually use, but it works. The speaker works. The screen's kind of weird because it doesn't like include the original stuff because there's like this little speaker cover that goes under the hole for the speaker, so that would just pop in right there to actually protect it because it's just kind of exposed there. And I have the battery like I put some adhesive to keep the battery down because it kept falling out. I put a little plastic plate over the battery cable. And other than that, I'm just looking for the perfect custom ROM. I would like to dual boot, that's a possibility, but I can't find the custom recovery, which you have to have a modded recovery for a multi-boot. But anyways, guys, that's just to give you an update on my phone state. So far, things are going more or less how I like them to go. I mean, I've got a basically functioning phone in theory, at least. But anyways, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. If you didn't, you know where to go. While you're there, consider subscribing to the channel for more quality tech videos. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.